Hi, how are you? What can I get for you to drink?
Well, I've had a beer from the bar. I think I'll go with, maybe, probably another one here in a little bit. I'm waiting on some friends to get here. I'm testing out, I need new friends, all right? Like, I'm very lonely these days. And I've decided to put an ad up on Craigslist, right? For my best friend position. So I'm just gonna be, you know, interviewing a few potentials. You know.
All right.
Oh, all right.
Are you Jared?
Jared, yes.
Hey!
Hi.
How you doing?
Nice to meet you. And what's your name?
My name's Preston.
Prescott. You emailed back?
Yeah. And that on Craigslist.
I did.
Your best friend.
I did, and so I just kind of cut to it.
Sorry, lady. Actually, about a penny. I'll be waiting, so.
Yeah.
It's
exciting. Must be nice for you.
It sounds weird. I collect pennies, so that's why.
Like specific, like you found like a 1940s penny on the ground? You're gonna have one?
No, just pennies. I collect pennies.
Hi, what can I get for you?
You don't find it.
We don't have any pennies.
Pennies?
Yeah, pocket change.
No matter what they do.
I can see what we've got in the back. More anything to drink, sir.
Just pennies is fine. Yeah, it's whatever. I mean, 1 penny doesn't matter. It's fine.
Alrighty.
Thank you.
Well, crazy question though. What happened to your last best friend?
Oh, he died. This is a great guy, though. His name's Brandon.
Brandon. That's a nice name.
Brandon's really cool. Yeah, long, flowing mane of hair. Stamina like you wouldn't believe. Just a giant penis. Really great guy.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know if we can continue this relationship.
No, okay, wait, hang on. No, okay. I should probably mention that Brandon was a Shetland pony.
Brandon was a Shetland.
Brandon was Shetland. Yeah, so it's not weird that that kind of came. It's totally normal.
And he died of like old age or?
I was writing. I had a lot of pennies.
Wow.
Apparently Shetland ponies can't take a lot of pennies.
No, just now. Let's go. Let's get it. Now. Not joking. That's part of it.
Nice to meet you.
That's not working out. You know, you just can't find a good man these days. Just now.
Where'd your friend go?
He had to be.
Oh, well, I found a
He
quarter,
wrote
but that's
a-
all I had.
He wrote his best friend.
Alrighty.
Whatever. You're the man. Come. Go to the next one. Maybe. Hi.
Oh, hi, how's it
Jared.
going?
Jared.
No,
Yeah.
I'm Mike.
Hi.
Yeah.
Craigslist.
What about it?
Have a seat.
Oh. Craigslist. Yeah, right. Yeah, you're the lady with the.
Lady.
Oh, not the embalming fluid. What?
Hi, what can I get for you?
Hi, I'd like a nail in the coffin, please.
Coming right up.
Yeah, thank you. So, how's it going?
Not to be weird or anything, do you work with dead people or something?
Well, I mean, I moonlight as that, but actually I'm a phone center sales agent, so I like cell phones and stuff. But yeah, I mean, my passion's makeup arts.
Oh, do makeup artists?
Yeah, on dead people.
Like real dead people?
No, not in them, on them.
Nice. Who was your last best friend?
My grandmother.
Oh.
She's very nice lady. Yeah.
Well, what happened? Why do you need a new one?
Well, she died, and I actually, the crazy thing, it's cool. I actually got to, I work for Johnson's funeral parlor on West.
Yeah.
My grandmother, that's where they actually, definitely. I have lots of good memories there, lots of warm memories. So I actually got to put her makeup on. She's a very pretty lady, but she was kind of big, so we actually had to cut off some of the big bits to actually get her in the coffin, but that's neither here nor there. So.
And look, that's all right. That's pretty weird.
No, I mean that's.
Yeah, it's
Is it?
Yeah, I keep it. Look, everyone's a little weird, right? But like, your best friend was your grandmother,
Yes, she was.
and now she's dead. She probably tried to get away from you. I want you to go.
It was a train. She got
But
it.
she got hit by a train on purpose. Get the fuck out of here. We're not joking. Go. No. God. Man, there's no good men in the city. I can't find a friend for the life of me. There's nowhere.
Sir, we're closing up now. Could you hurry it up here?
Have a seat. Just one real quick. One question. Just real quick. Do you have a best friend?
No, it's always been kind of hard for me to make friends. I'm kind of odd to other people.
Really? Because I just met a penny collector who rode his horse to death and some mortician guy. So, you know, what do you got?
Well, I live in the forest with a group of unicorns.
That's nothing. Come on, that's just. I carry 5 rabbit's foots in my back pocket all day for good luck.
Well, I have 3 sisters, all with the same name.
I hang out with my sisters on a regular basis and do my hair and I play Barbies. Yeah.
I host a show at Jalen's Lounge on Thursday nights.
Bullshit. I host a show. I host a show at Jalen's Lounge. Thursday nights.
What's yours called? The 417. Here we are again. Welcome.
Hey, everybody.
Thank you
Welcome.
for coming to
Welcome.
the 417.
Yep. Welcome down to Jalen's Lounge.
We're
Right.
your hosts, Cameron Carlson.
Jack Walsh.
We have a very special show tonight. We have a show that's kind of dedicated to promotion of the arts and artistic events and up-and-coming artists and professional artists, artists of all kinds.
Yes, we do. The 417 players tonight were J.D. Garrettson and Jerry Nichols.
Give it up for them. Okay, we've got a good show tonight. Like we said, we have Mr. Ron Spigelman from the Springfield Little Theatre, and we will be talking to him about their upcoming production of Spamalot.
Yep. Woo! We also have a wonderful comic in the spotlight tonight, Mr. Kevin Bennett.
Our musical act for this evening is the lovely Miss Jessamyn Orchard. Very excited to hear you perform live. We've heard your music.
Mhm.
You know, when we're, who should we get for today?
Yeah.
Like, okay, Jessamyn.
It was. So hang out
Grab a drink.
and relax because this is
The 417. We'll be right back.
And now live from Springfield, Missouri, it's time for That's What's Up!
Welcome back. Here is what's up in the world.
Over 300,000 attempts to view pornographic material at the UK's House of Parliament was reported this week by anonymous leakers.
For shame.
You know what? I mean, the UK loves the porn. We know that. We all know it. There isn't a question about it.
Well, in other British news, there was a 100-car pileup in Kent, England, on the Sheppey Bridge. They say it was caused by thick fog and bad drivers, but I think too many people were on their phones watching all the porn.
Agreed. British people and their pornography watching.
For shame, once again.
Still in the British news, a Jaguar XL, beautiful sports car it is, was melted by a building in London. 20 Fenchurch Street is home to a 37-story rounded building, which reflects the sun to such an intensity, it melted the paneling on its Jaguar. After just spending an hour or so outside, it was a sad day for the car.
Okay, so here's the thing. Yeah, the guy's car melted, but who is crying over the homeless guy who also sizzled to death while waiting and taking a nap on the stoop?
Yeah.
No one. That's
right.
right. No one cries over that. British. Oh, my story now. There was a mother in China who was arrested while breastfeeding her 18-month-old child. Now that's not so strange, 18-month-old child to still be on the teat, as they say. But she was doing it while she was driving her moped.
Yes.
So,
fortunately, China does not have maternity leave, and it was her only choice. So. Oh, Asia! Dennis Rodman is returning over North Korea as our official basketball ambassador to the young leader.
And Michael Jordan is going to show up and teach him how to dunk.
Indeed. Let's get into the country. Let's get into some more inside the news.
So here's what's up in America specifically. Employees of Walmart in 15 cities across America protested today in a strike over low pay and poor working conditions. In response, Walmart rolled back their prices.
Jack Nicholson retired from acting this week, citing memory problems for the decision. Close friends of Jack say that it all started when he was forced himself to forget what Diane Keaton looks like naked.
Mayor Stubbs of Talkeetna, Alaska, a small village of about 800 people, 110 miles north of Anchorage, is breathing on his own again after being attacked Saturday by a vicious dog. The 16-year-old tailless tabby cat suffered a punctured lung and a fractured sternum. Sources close to the mayor's office, also known as Nagley's General Store, have confirmed the feline is recovering from his wounds.
Police stated that though it seems the dog acted alone, he is still at large and may be linked to known terrorist organizations in Alaska. In response, the Department of Homeland Security is cracking down on pro-radical dog groups. For instance, the Brotherhood of the Great Dane, as well as the Pack of Nine, and let's not forget the Bloodhound Gang.
In local news, Springfield police are warning scooter drivers that you need to have a license to travel above 30 miles per hour, and you must wear a helmet. Failure to do so will result in fines.
So true. So for all of my DUI friends out there, sorry you have to walk to the liquor store. First Friday Art Walk's happening. Woo! Biggest thing in Springfield.
Woo. So check that out Friday, September 6th, downtown, Walnut and South Street.
Right there in
Hampton Corner. And also this Saturday night at the Billiards is the Front Row Comedy Show featuring Ryan Trickey and also Kevin Bennett, who you will see in a moment. Awesome.
It is always fun to go out there, support the local arts. It's the most important thing you can do.
That's right, and that is what
That is what's up.
We'll be right back.
All the cameras are rolling. 1 second.
Yeah.
Can we give some music? A little intro? That'd be sweet. Welcome back to the 417. Thank you guys for being here. Our first guest tonight is Mr. Ron Spigelman from the Springfield Little Theatre. So everyone, put your hands together for Ron.
Hi there.
How are you?
Very good.
Have a seat.
Well, thank you.
All right. Thank you for coming on our show.
My pleasure. Good to be here.
Well, go ahead and just let everyone know why you're here.
Why am I here? Well, I work for the Springfield Little Theatre in their marketing and development. I was going to say department, but I am the department. It's pretty much a department of one. And I'm here to talk a little bit about what we do, and especially the show that we're opening on First Friday, which is Spamalot, Monty Python's Spamalot, lovingly ripped off from Monty Python and the Holy Grail.
Which I have never seen.
What?
We're split here. I've never seen Monty Python, a single Monty Python movie, let alone seen Spamalot. So
Seriously?
very seriously.
Wow. That's very serious.
I
Well, who stars in this?
Okay, well, you know, this interesting thing about Little Theater is that every show is like a slate is white paint, and everybody has to audition. There's no exceptions. And we have up to 200 people auditioning, and in this show there are, I think, 31 roles. So it's very highly competitive. So you could be a star in one show, and then you audition for the next show, and you'll be put on the ensemble cast. No one gets paid to be on stage. This is a community theater. But the shows are professionally run, so there's paid staff to run the theater, raise money, do the sets, maintain the building, all of that. In this show, we have a couple of really great stars of the local scene. One is Jeremy Sullivan, who's actually an English teacher in Nixa, but happens to be an equity actor. He appeared in The Good Shepherd with Matt Damon. He was in the film version of The Producers, so he was kind of a small part of those, but nevertheless, he was in, and he came back home. He wanted to be a teacher, and he was, last year, he was Javert in Les Miserables. So he is King Arthur, and his sidekick, Patsy, is somebody very well known to the local scene, being Jeff Jenkins of the Skinny Improv, who of course has been in many, many shows. He was in Noises Off last year. So they're the two main characters, and we have Jennifer Armstrong, who was playing Lady of the Lake, who was the one that gives King Arthur the sword and then thinks he's king. That's the whole thing. And so they're the three main characters. And Jamie Bauer, who is actually the theater's co-technical director, he is Sir Lancelot and 3 other characters. Everyone plays about 3 or 4 characters. It's a great cast. We have Todd Smith, Jodie Smith, his daughter, just a lot of great people.
How long have you all been working on this production?
Well, typically the way it runs is they do auditions about 8 weeks out, and then they have approximately 7 weeks of rehearsal. This one only had 6 weeks of rehearsal, and they're all at night. So everybody has their jobs, and they come at night and rehearse, and they put it all together the week off. So tech rehearsal started on Sunday, and last night, which is Thursday, which is tonight, was preview night, which I just came from, and tomorrow night we open. It's phenomenal. It's hilarious. I can't tell you how hilarious because you have no idea. I'm Monty Python, so I can tell you some of the things that happen.
I'm not taking their word on it, so.
It's hysterical. It really is a fun show.
How long does it run?
It runs, let's see, it opens Friday, September the 6th, and closes Sunday, September 22nd.
So lots of opportunity.
So it's 3 weekends. 3 weekends to see this hilarious show. And it's a musical, so there's lots of songs. And Always Look on the Bright Side of Life is in the show, which is one of the biggest songs.
Yeah.
So how long have you been with the Springfield Little Theatre?
Well, in my previous life here in Springfield, I was music director of the symphony for 8 years. So I'm actually, it's kind of weird because I'm an orchestra conductor. That's been my life for 20 years. But I decided just after I finished my contract there, I decided to stay living in Springfield. And I have a very big family here. And I've been with the theater for like nearly a year and a half now. So, but I conduct everywhere else. I go. I'm like this weekend I'm in Tulsa. I have a gig up in upstate New York every summer. I'm going to Rochester in a few weeks. So I actually still have that part of my life going. While I'm here, I market shows, and maybe next year I'll actually do a show.
We're glad you came on the show.
Yeah.
Check out Spam-A-Lot at the Springfield Little Theatre this weekend and next weekend.
Yes, and the following weekend.
And the following weekend.
And
3
I
weekends.
can give you the details of where to get tickets and all that good stuff.
Go ahead.
869-1334 is the number you call. Box office is open 11:05 Monday to Friday, but on the weekends it's open an hour and a half before each show. And you can go online, www.springfieldlittletheatre.org. And here's the kicker: we spell theater European, with the R-E on the end. So, one fan of the R-E. All right.
That's how I prefer to see it spelled as well.
I think if you spell it the wrong way, it still takes you to the right place. But we like you to go to the right place the first time.
Absolutely. And we will also have all this information in the description below the video here, so you can follow the links to their website. Just scroll down a little bit.
You know, the next show we're doing is Little Mermaid, and we've already auditioned and cast that. That's coming October. Exit Laughing. We're doing a world premiere in November of a show that's probably going to go off Broadway after it closes with us. It's very exciting. It's about 4 ladies. One of them dies. They break into the funeral home to collect her ashes to have one last night of cards. Hilarity ensues. I've been told it's like the Golden Girls on steroids.
That sounds weird.
Some of them were on steroids, by the way. But anyway, that's a whole different show. All right.
Okay, we are going to do something a little bit different tonight with our guest. He's agreed to be part of a little game that we would like to play.
I have? All right.
Yeah. So, what we would like to do is ask someone from the audience to come up and play this game. There's a prize. You will win 2 free tickets to see Spamalot.
Yes, for this opening weekend. Or, you know what we've done with these vouchers, and I've got them right here.
Any volunteers? One right over here.
If you can't make it.
Okay.
Hey, nice to meet you. Joel.
So, all kind of loosey-goosey here. Okay. So, we have compiled a list of facts about Monty Python, Spamalot, and the actual food, Spam.
Yeah.
So,
if you know anything about Spamalot, Monty Python, or Spam, you might actually win this.
and whoever gets the most right out of, I think, 8 questions, 9 questions.
9 questions.
5 out of 9.
Yeah.
Wins.
So it's really, not anymore.
Any buzzer?
I'm going to tell you a number. Okay, take a number between 1 and 10.
Out loud.
Yeah, out loud.
7.
6.
Okay, the number was 4. All right, you go first, Joel. Joel and Jed, everyone. Thank you.
Let's start with Spam. Just start with something off topic. Spam.
All right. To show its support for the troops during World War II, Hormel created a mascot. What was the mascot's name? Was it A, the Spam Man? Was it B, Super Spam? Or 3, Slammin' Spammy?
A.
Incorrect. Question now goes to you. You could say this and steal a point.
What was B?
B was Super Spam.
Let's go with B.
Incorrect. No one gets the point. It was Slammin' Spammy was the correct answer.
That's terrible.
Alright, so now to Monty Python. When did Monty Python air their first broadcast? I really just need you.
This is to Jed.
This is to Jen.
The first broadcast? Do I have a choice?
Nope, we just got it. I didn't have that.
Wow, that's
1968.
Nope.
1973.
No, 1969. Monty Python and the Flying Circus.
I should get that.
That was my
That was
second
close.
guess.
That was
That was my second guess.
Alright, I need you to name, Joel, I just need you to name 3. This will be easy. Name 3 people who comprise the Monty Python.
Terry Gilliam.
seriously.
You should have said that.
All right, question goes to Jed.
John Cleese.
Yep.
And then I can see the gentleman's face and I cannot remember his name, which never helps when you are in contest. So, no, I don't have to.
All
We're
right.
taking, just for the record, everyone, John Cleese, Terry Gilliam, Eric Idle, Terry Jones, Michael Palin, and of course, the deceased Graham Chapman.
All right, so score is 0 to 0.
It's a real
We
nail-biter.
are 1/3 through the question.
Okay, we'll go back to Spam. Maybe they'll know more about
I
Spam.
like food.
How many cans of Spam are produced every hour? 7,000, 44,000, or 81,000? This is to Joel. Yes, 7,000, 44,000, or 81,000? Incorrect. To Jed for the point. Correct.
Food Network, thank you so much.
All right. I hate to throw you under a hard guys, but yeah. So, Spamalot's first performance. I just need the year. When did Spamalot come out on Broadway?
know this one.
Although the date is pretty funny too.
Just coincidence. It's at least
To me.
to Jen.
It's been a while. It's based on the Holy Grail, so it's relatively new. 2006.
No.
Close.
2005. Thank you.
Close. I mean,
What
you're
is it?
really
It
close.
was 2005.
It's December 21st, 2004.
That was in Chicago, I thought. And then in 2005, it opened
All right,
in Rome.
wait.
Oh,
All right.
Broadway.
Point to Joe.
We're
Still
still
tied. 1-1.
1-1.
Okay. This is a true or false question.
True.
And this goes to you. During the release of the Monty Python and the Holy Grail, was there a commemorative Spam can made for the release in London? True or false?
True.
You got it right! Yay! 2-1.
surging ahead.
Alright. This is an easy one. Jed.
Jed's question.
True or false? Spamalot won the Tony Award for the best musical.
True.
Yay!
This is the last question, so whoever gets this right is the winner. Which? Oh,
I got one for this one.
I think we'll go with this one. Those are too hard for these people. They don't know.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Which state in the United States, of course, ranks the highest in Spam consumption? Is it A, Alabama? Is it B, Hawaii? Is it C, South Dakota? And this question is to Joel first. Alabama, Hawaii, or South Dakota?
Alabama, they're really chubby, so I would
Incorrect!
Explain my reasons. It is an entire culture in Hawaii.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yay! Congratulations, Ron. Thank you again for being
Thank
here.
you, buddy.
Thanks for playing this little game. We'll be right back with the 417.
We are so excited to be back. We have the Mr. Kevin Bennett, our comic spotlight tonight.
Absolutely. Put your hands together for Kevin Bennett.
How's it going?
Doing good.
Thank you.
Pretty chill. Chilling. Yeah.
Awesome. So Kevin Bennett, tell us a little bit about yourself to start off. Where are you from? What do you like to do?
I lived in Kansas City my whole life, except for the last 2.5 years. It had its ups and downs. I mean, I came out here, I started doing comedy. I pretty much, to be honest, there's not like a lot of fun stuff in my life. Before I came to Springfield, I moved out here for college, and I just came to life and started liking everything I like between the comedy and music. Everything before Springfield is just shattered dream.
Well, that's good that you finally found a place that you feel a little more at home, you know? You can be yourself.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm kind of the same way. I've been here a little over a year now. I just love it here.
Yeah. I've been here.
Awesome people that come out and do a whole show. You know, what's not to love?
Yeah, I've been here for 2.5 years. It's different, you know. There are white people here. Which there are not me.
Just a couple.
Yeah. There's weird people here. See, the crime here. The crime here is just amazingly just never ceases to take me off. So like by surprise. Kansas City, there's a lot of shootings and gang violence. Springfield, not really so much of bad crime, but it's good crime because like white guys have that like serial murderer, rapist shit.
Good to know.
It's not. I guess it's Springfield. It's a Midwest thing.
Oh, well.
Yeah, it's not just Springfield. All white people are like that.
It is safe to say with these statistics,
Jack, don't be racist.
someone is cooking meth right now in this town.
Yeah.
No, fuck this town. Like within like 100 feet of this building.
I can't disagree.
What do you got for Kevin?
Yeah. Well, let's go with if you can
Stay away from white people and meth.
Yes.
They will kill you.
Rape you, murder you, and put meth on your body. So, if you had to give a piece of advice to a person starting an artistic career, what would it be?
It's a tough question.
Well, I mean, you gotta know why you're in it. You gotta know that you're passionate. You gotta know that you're capable of it. I'm not saying that you shouldn't follow your dreams, but like there's comedians. There's a lot of comedians that should probably rethink if they want to be comedians or musicians or actors or whatever. I know I used to be an athlete before I started being a comedian. I was a skateboarder. That's just we call ourselves athletes to kind of feel like we're making our fathers proud.
I mean, I've seen some very athletic skateboarders and some cool tricks, so I would consider it a sport.
Yeah, I did it for pride reasons. I did it because everyone said,
It's gotta make you cool.
Yeah. The fat fuck, he'll never make it be a pro skater.
I don't think I would have ever said that to you, but
So I had to do something, and that distracted me from things I really wanted to do, the things I was actually passionate about, like singing and comedy. I'm a really artsy guy, so I mean, this is such a better field for me.
So basically, sum it up: follow your dreams, but also be realistic about what you can expect from yourself.
Be real with yourself.
Yeah.
Like,
Say that's people's hardest problem.
there's some you have to compromise, and like there's somewhere out there's a guy that's trying desperately to be the porn star, and he has no penis, and he's convincing himself that he can be, and it's just bad, and then it's.
No, you're not.
What's the next question?
Yeah. What is
Yeah. Is there anyone that you've had the greatest experience working with? Anyone you want to recommend?
Oh, well, shit.
List it down.
Mark Archibald.
Yeah.
How do you pronounce that fucker's name? I mean, he's big in Springfield. He's a cool guy. That's all I really say. I haven't done a whole lot of shit yet, but there's guys in Springfield that have really treated me nice since I've been here, and he's always put me on shows Murr has, and I got a chance to do some shit. Plus here at Jalen's Lounge, we always have cool open mics.
Yeah, absolutely. On Monday with Steve Fleck.
Yeah.
Show starts at 9. Well, Kevin, I think that's awesome. I kind of was in the same boat. Did stand up for the first time last year. I was like, this is something that's
I saw
it's
that.
totally unexpected. It's unlike any feeling I've ever had before. I'm sure that's what keeps you coming back to it. So.
Yeah. It's cool. There's nothing like actually making someone laugh, or rather a whole room of people, and then you realize that you're on stage with a microphone and you did that shit. Like, you want to watch it. And then you just think of all your like strife and conflict, and you're just like, yeah, you dad, like,
Yeah. It's my dad over here. Hi, Dad.
no, I love my dad. But
That's good. Well, actually, speaking of that, Kevin is going to perform a set for us as soon as we come back. Kevin, thank you for coming on.
Yes.
absolutely.
Appreciate you. Hopefully you can make this room. Stick around. We'll be right back.
Woo!
mean they brought you the Avengers too? Gosh, I love Samuel Jackson. Samuel Jackson is such an amazing person. He's such a good actor, or bad actor, whichever, that he's such a standalone character. Like, whenever I see a movie that he stars in, I never see any character he plays. I just see Samuel Jackson. It's always Samuel Jackson. Like, the Avengers, for example, like, you know, you take all the characters, Thor, Captain America, yada, 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 and Samuel Jackson. Fuck Nick Fury to Samuel Jackson. And I think that, like, Marvel should totally just make a Samuel Jackson movie, where Samuel Jackson just plays himself, and, like, he doesn't have any superpowers, by the way. He's just angry and black, and that's just what he does. And it's like, you'll just go through, like, the whole movie of him just shouting and shit. And then, like, the credits roll, and if you stay after the credits, then Samuel Jackson will come and recruit Samuel Jackson into the Avengers. And then the Avengers movie comes out, and it's just Samuel Jackson just, like, standing around while everyone's, like, fighting crime and shit. And just yelling at the bad guy, "I'm sick and tired of these motherfucking aliens in motherfucking New York!" So that's what he does, you know? It's not fucking anyone else but Samuel Jackson, man. Yeah, so Jalen's. Man, I love this place. This is a great show. A lot of pretty girls out here. Not really, but hypothetically for this show. Man, chicks. Oh man, I love girls. The best part about girls is, man, they are just a gift to this earth. And they get such a bad rap for things, you know? They're just fighting, constantly fighting to be equal, you know, and to be looked at as equals, and they deserve it, you know? They work twice as hard for not as much pay and shit. And the biggest thing that bothers me is that girls, they get a rap for promiscuity, which I think is bullshit. Because why would you make fun of it? We use words like whore and slut and shit, and like, why would you make fun of someone for doing something for you that you can't do for yourself? Because to be completely honest, I can't suck my own dick. I can't, okay? Like, no, like, straight, honestly, like, I could, like, lick the tip in, like, junior high. But that's in the past. I can't even get that far anymore. And let's stop talking about that. But, like, on a real note, like, seriously, like, every time, girls, ladies, every time you go down on a guy, you are, like, a fucking hero. You are, like, saving his life. Every day as guys, we wake up and we're like, oh no, what if I don't get my dick sucked today? My balls are gonna swell until they explode. It's gonna be awful. And like, you save us with just like magic. And we're like, ha! Whore! It's bad, you know? But I love ladies, you know? I just wish they were just a little bit on a par with things. One thing I noticed is women never cease to embarrass themselves on national television. Like, I was watching a commercial on Vagisil the other day. And in case you haven't seen the Vagisil commercial, it's this sweet, sweet old lady that gets on screen. And she gets in there with the camera, and she's like, hello, ladies. She's talking to you. She's not ladies, just like, she might as well be like, hello, Rebecca. I see you there sitting on the couch. She walks on, she's like, hello, ladies. Do you ever get any unwanted moisture down there? Do you ever get any dry or itchiness? Do you ever get that weird odor? She's talking about your pussy, by the way. Like, she's talking about your vagina. And then she's just like, I got a solution for you. Try new Vagisil, which just totally cheap, just threw every lady on the bus in the whole world. Because guys, we just assume that every girl's pussy is the sweetest thing And now she just spoiled the beans that at one point in time, every vagina is just gonna be gross. Like, with the way she said it, it's just safe to say that at least once every 3 months, you're gonna have like a bad pussy day. And it's like, it's gonna be so hard just to hook up now, because it's just like, every time, like usually it's, yeah, you know, sex, yeah. It's now it's like, wait, hold on, did you put on Baptist film? Because I'm not trying to get a whiff of that odor, okay? Don't ask me what odor. The lady on the commercial made it sound like you would know what she's talking about. She practically winked at you when she said it. Like, you know, ladies, that odor. Like, she was so specific when she said that shit. Like it was specific. Like, there's a distinct, I now know, like, because of her, she ruined everything for you guys. That there is a distinct odor that you guys get that you just have trouble with. And it's so distinct, like, I'm pretty sure it surpasses, like, general pussy smell. Like regular pussy. And I wouldn't even say, the way she said it, I wouldn't even say that it's dirty pussy. No, it's just so distinct. She's like, you know when you get that odor? You know, every 6 years when the prophecy is fulfilled and your vagina grows horns? Yeah, you know. Vagisil, it's here. But yeah, dude, it's just an embarrassment. So now, every girl, first thing, your pussy's gross, be self-conscious about it. You should, just all the time. It's out there. It's ruined for you.
I think that I'd like to see guys make a commercial about that. You know, like I think it'd be better. I'm not gonna lie, I think it'd be better. Like I think it'd go something like this. Well, for starters, you know, like just like every like guy problem commercial, there's just gonna be a montage of like someone snowboarding and like wakeboarding and like swimming, things that apparently you can do if your dick is like working right, like the Viagra commercials. But think about it, guy. Hey, you, do your balls ever fucking reek? Do they ever itch like fire? Well, I do have a solution for you. Hi, I'm Chuck Norris. Because who the fuck else, you know, like? When my balls are feeling pretty rank, I try new penis off. Keep me dry and fresh. And,
Yeah, so... Thank you, I'm Kevin Bennett.
We'll be right back. Hello, welcome to Chillin' with Chip. This is the show where we all just take a moment and chill. Now, if you would all join me while I cleanse the air and the space. Inhale. Hold it. Hold it. And exhale. Ah yes, that's much better, isn't it? Alright. So today I would like to start out by talking about the one piece of news that's on everyone's mind. It's been the biggest article all week. It's got people up in arms. I'll just go ahead and I'll say it. Miley Cyrus. I said it. What is the world going to do with that girl? Here is a tip, Miley. I think that you should just take a moment and chill. I mean, put your tongue back in your head and you'll be just fine. So, we don't have a guest for today, but I would like to bring out someone who's very close to me. My mom. Mom!
Where's the bird?
What?
Where's the bird?
My mother, everyone, Mrs. Gregory.
Who are you talking to?
Mom, my audience of my internet show. Now sit down.
Well, that's so cute. All right. Okay. Mom, I ain't done yoga in a minute. Sorry.
Are you ready? Okay. Now, Mom, this is my show. I talk about things like spiritual enlightening and nature and like pantheism and things like that. And I don't want you to talk. Mother, I told you, don't talk during my show.
Sorry. Suicide.
All right. I'd like to read a poem that was sent to us from a Mr. Brian T. right here in Springfield, Missouri. The poem is called A Mortal Silent Melody on Gabriel's Horn. Pain digs deep, digs hard, like a knife, thrust directly into my heart. Life slips away with a slow and agonizing flow. I could stop the pain if I so choose, yet I do not, out of misguided loyalty. Loyalty, pain, fear, they are the three horsemen renamed by society. The final horseman remains unchanged, and he is death. Loyalty, war between body and mind. Pain, a rotting pestilence that infects the subconscious. Fear, the famine that saps the will and leaves an empty husk. Death, death of mind, of body, of hope, eternal and unforgiving, final and unchanging. Ride on, lonely horseman, for I will not let you stop at my side. I have done so in the past and have nearly died for it. Pain digs deep, digs hard, but pain can be overcome. In time we will all overcome through death. Man, wasn't that beautiful? The imagery was so skillfully executed that for a moment I thought I was writing the poem.
It was a bit morbid in my case.
Well, no one was asking me. All right, so next on our show, I'm going to show you guys a slideshow from my trip.
Chris! What is this?
Well, that's all the time we have for today, folks. I'm your host, Chicken Ritter, reminding everyone to just take a moment and chill.
I am right. Don't you run away from me. You're dead.
All right, so clap, everyone. Yay!
Yep.
We have Jessamyn Orchard with us tonight, so everyone, please put your hands together for Miss Jessamyn Orchard. How are you? Have a seat.
Thank you so much.
So, Jessamyn, do you like our hats?
I love your hats.
Thanks.
I'm a fan of hats.
Yes.
You can't.
We are too. We are too.
Hats are good.
So tell us, where are you from?
I'm from Mountain View, Missouri, which is exactly 100 miles from here in Mark Twain National Forest, Jack's Fork River. Anybody know the Jack's Fork? Hey, Jack's Fork. It's good to
So, describe to our viewers what type of music you consider yourself to play.
Okay. I love music, and I've been influenced by a million different artists throughout my life. So I'm a chick, and I have an acoustic guitar. So when people ask me, what kind of music do you play? Well, I'm a girl, and I play guitar. I play acoustic music. I feel like so many people get caught up in genres, and I'm this or I'm that. I'm a musician. I play an acoustic guitar. I love it. I make acoustic music.
All right. Solid.
Good, no real subgenre.
Yeah.
I call it, well, I have a name for it. It's femininity.
Femininity. I love it. That was my nickname in high school.
Well, when can we see you next? Like, when would be the next time you're performing in public?
Oh my goodness, okay. September is actually, I'm kind of chilling this month. Well, not really chilling, but as far as shows go, I'm taking September off to write and to record and to pursue a number of musical venues. My next show is October 3rd, and it's going to be at 8:50 Murphy's. It's called Acoustic Abstractions, and there are going to be a lot of really great bands on the bill that night. JD, that you saw earlier this evening from Kill Crows will be performing that evening. False Trinity, which is a metal band, they'll actually be performing an acoustic set of all original tunes. And it's really, there is a burgeoning acoustic music scene here in Springfield, and so I really hope that the third at Nathan P's really showcases what we have going on here acoustically.
That's awesome. We'll be sure to keep up with that, and we'll have the dates below in the comments section, as well as links to all of our music. So I wanted to ask, have you put out any full-length albums or EPs that you want to talk about, and kind of the very first album you ever recorded? Let's talk about that.
Okay. The first album I recorded, I was 18 years old, and I had just installed Cakewalk on my computer, and I was very excited about it, and I didn't have a real microphone, so I bought a $10 computer boom microphone with a little bass that comes up, and I recorded a 12-song CD. It's funny listening to it now. It's precious, and I want to pat myself on the head. But that was the first thing that I recorded. I've been recording on and off since I was about 17 with my best friend Dustin Miller. He has Jack's Work Recording Studio in Mountain View, Missouri, and so he does my recording. And so we've been messing around recording stuff, for almost 15 years now. So, yeah.
Do you have a favorite song that you have ever written? That you personally wrote? You have a top of the list?
There's a song that I wrote once that I don't play it anywhere, but it was one night that I was just allowing myself to kind of pursue some, wherever my brain, my kind of train of thoughts on writing. And I fell asleep writing it. And the last line that I wrote was about hot dogs with mustard. And I can't bring myself to actually play that song because it was so awful, but there's a special place in my heart always
I bet it's
for that
wonderful
song. Yeah, it's just talking about the good things in life. That involves hot dogs with mustard. So,
Yeah. Well, it's been so great to have you and interview you, and now you're going to get to perform live on our show. That's so exciting. So, everyone, prepare yourselves. We'll be right back.
Woo, Jessamyn Orchard!
Yeah, watch this.
okay, awesome.
Whee! Tell me when all the cameras are on. Right?
Yep.
Hey everyone, welcome back to 417, Miss Jessamyn Orchard.
Because brain is in the trunk. I tell you, it's so simple to forget that with you, to forget that with you, oh, I'll always lose. I'm gonna play one more for you this evening. Woo. This is a song about cheating and leaving, and it's called Reasons. You come to me, oh, and you kiss my face, and I know this is some kind of treason. You cannot tell the sun from a storm, oh, and you cannot find your reasons. You come to me when you're down on your luck, and you cannot find a girl to believe in. You hold me tight, and I will whisper your name, oh, and I'll be your reasons for leaving. I come to you as a friend, 'cause I know that our love penetrates all the seasons. I don't get how I cannot let this go, 'cause I've been looking but can't find your reasons. I come to you for a while every year when I cannot find a boy worth believing. When we put on the shelf both our hearts and our health, take my hand, love, I'll take you where leaving. When we put on the shelf both our hearts and our health, take my hand, love, I'll take you where leaving. Thank you so much.
Thank you once again to Miss Jessamyn Orchard. We'd like to thank our cast, our crew, Jalen's Lounge for letting us host here, as always. It's been
We want to
fun.
thank Kevin Bennett for being on the show.
And Ron Spigelman from the Springfield Little Theatre. Be sure to check out Spam-A-Lot this weekend, next weekend, and the next. Front Row Comedy is Saturday night, starting at 9 o'clock at the Billiards. And thanks to Meg Rice, Annie Dyer, J.D. Garrison, and Jedediah Nichols, and our cast, crew, family.
Everybody. You're all great. Audience.
Everyone, thank you.
Audience.
And our audience, of course.
Woo!
We're looking at you, Springfield.
And we like what we see.
Have a good night. We'll see you next week. Thanks for coming.